Hello, everybody, and welcome to Super Mario 63 No Paper Skips Championship 2025. Kicking off with it. How are you all doing? We are 20 minutes late. Apologies. I just got home a couple of minutes ago, and we wanted someone to commentate this match, and it appears that I was the only person available, so we had to wait for me. But it's cool. Let me tell everybody that we are set up. I'm gonna tell the runners. And in the meantime, I'm just going to say hello everybody in the chat. Hello. Who do we have? We have Rapik. We have Sapling, GameX, Yusto. Pretty nice company. Hope you're all doing well on this beautiful Sunday. Hope you're all reminiscing of all the great memories that you had during this weekend. Maybe you accomplished a lot during this weekend. Maybe you didn't accomplish a lot during this weekend. You know, different people have different weekends. That's why they are different people. That's why people are different, because they do different things on the weekends. And on the weekdays as well. That's just how different people are, you know? And Mate is here. Hello, Mate. Thanks for good luck. Wait, I guess I should say, yeah, true good luck to both of the runners. Yeah, I shouldn't say thanks for good luck, because the good luck is for the runners, not for me. Yeah, for anyone unaware, so while we are still waiting for both runners to go to title screen and start the run, which I believe should be happening very soon, as I see on the race time they already have started the race, so should update on the stream soon enough. I will say that this is the lower bracket final, so this is the second to last match of the entire tournament. The winner of this match is going to go to Grand Finals and then play against me in the Grand Finals. So I'm quite interested in the result of this match. As we see, the streams are almost perfectly synced, so I basically have to do no work syncing them up. Soic sweep. I see some people in the chat praying on the Soic sweep. So for context, these two people already tried to have a match a couple weeks ago. It didn't quite work out because Napster got blue screened on his laptop twice. He was going to win. He was on a very good run in that race, but then, yeah, he lost multiple minutes to the blue screen, and then another multiple minutes to another blue screen. So we agreed that, yeah, for equity's sake, for for fairness' sake, we should redo it. So here we are again. Hopefully no blue screens today. Both of them already finished up at tutorial 1, and so far, pretty close. Almost tied, neck to neck. The goal of this category is to collect 32 Shine Sprites, which is the main collectible of the game, and then go to the final Bowser stage and defeat the final Bowser. You know, like you do in most Mario games, you defeat Bowser and then you win and stuff. Except in this case, you defeat Bowser several times. 4 times, in fact. You're equally rooting for Napster to get sub 24? Me too. Because, yeah, also for those listening, in the last race which we had here, Napster was on pace for a sub 24, which would be a PB for him. His PB is 24.08. And the only reason that didn't happen is, well, because of the blue screens. And so far they're both having a pretty good run. So far they're both popping off, I think. As we're coming out to the first Shine Cancel, which Napster hit, and Soic also hit. Okay. Shine Cancels are one of the most fundamental tricks of the run. If you triple jump into a Shine, and then pause on the same frame that you get the Shine, you can get the Shine without getting ejected out of the course. So you stay in it, which in a lot of cases saves a lot of time, as you don't have to exit and re-enter the painting and then backtrack back to the previous places. Pretty cool. And he almost PB'd against Mate too. True, he got a 24 against Mate as well. And he posted a no reset that he did today. Well, I'm guessing it was a no reset. I think it was also a 24, wasn't it? Okay, can we get the Soic audio? Maybe a good suggestion. Let's see. Hopefully the audio volumes are good. They're pretty quiet on my end. Are they better on your end? Is it balanced? Because I can barely hear anything. But, you know, as long as you hear stuff, it's fine. It's fine? Okay. Anyway, we are now in Snowman's Land, after having collected some shines in BOB. And here we are gonna collect some more shines. That's the point of the category, to collect shines, right? So we choose the fastest shines and we collect them. Yeah, Napster's doing a faster but riskier route here, where he uses the wing cap to first get that shine, which he just got, the Snowman shine, and then go back and get this Bully shine, shine cancel it, and then go over to the right side to Ice Maze as his final shine. It's harder because you need to shine cancel twice instead of once, and also because you have some pretty tricky movement with the wing cap. Now, shine cancels are hard because they are frame perfect, you know. Frame perfect things tend to be frame perfect and therefore have only one frame of leeway. For reference, that's only half the length of 2 frames. But it seems like it pays off because Napster is at the moment ahead. Wait, I think I missed it, but I think Soic missed the shine cancel. I think Soic missed the Bully shine cancel, since he had to re-enter for the Snowman shine, and now again for this shine. Unfortunate. So he is falling behind at the beginning here. The race did stay very close for about 3 minutes, which is obviously already cool, but Napster is on a pretty good run, I must say. For a no reset for a race setting, this is very, very solid. He just finished up the first Bowser fight, the Bowser 1, and now he has to do a second tutorial stage. I didn't even talk about tutorial 1, but this is tutorial 2, where you are introduced to Turbo Flood and Rocket Flood. So Turbo Flood makes you go zoom. As you can see, Napster is currently zooming underwater and above water. And then in the next room you're gonna see Rocket Flood, which also makes you go zoom, but up. So he will go zoom, and then zoom again, and then zoom, you know? And then the shine is all the way at the top, so it's cool that he can go zoom to the top if the shine is at the top. That's like, you're given rocket nozzle to go up. This is how, this is game design, I don't know. Oh yeah, Napster got a 24-15 with a missed Bowser 2 shine cancel. True, yeah, that's what it was. Which is pretty damn nuts. That is 7 seconds behind PB. After missing a shine cancel, which loses about 40 seconds. Bowser 2 Red shine cancel is the costliest shine cancel to miss in the entire game. So, some people in race setting and even in normal attempt setting, they choose a different route where they don't do Bowser 2 Reds and do a different shine instead. Just so they can avoid the risk of missing that shine cancel. But I'm guessing Napster is gonna go for the Bowser 2 Reds route. Unsure about Soic. I believe he's also gonna go for the same route. BM Red is pretty important too. I think you mean BM switches, but... Wait, unless you mean... LDP route, yeah. Yeah, well, anything concerning LDP route I'm not the most knowledgeable of. But anyway, since Sapling attracted my attention, by the way, Sapling, congrats on the 55-minute hundo time today. That's pretty awesome. I'm not even sure if that was LDP or no LDP. Wait, which one was it? You meant normal? Oh, but the red shine cancel is... BM Red is not an important shine cancel. Is it? It doesn't lose much. Depends on which route you do. No, but I think if you do the optimal route, it's the last shine you get. You don't even shine cancel it. It was LDP? Okay, I see. So when can we expect a normal 55 from you. So maybe in the LDP route it loses time, but also in the Hunter route, which I did back in 2023, it still doesn't lose much, because after BM Reds, you only need to do Secret Shine, and that's not too hard to get to after you re-enter. It doesn't take too long. Anyway, I didn't see what kind of luck Napster got, but I think it was pretty good luck. Maybe, maybe not. Well, it's at 826 exit, and yeah, I think it was good luck. I'm pretty sure it was good luck that he just got there. If you're unaware, a green shine is the an auto-scroller in the run, but the fun part about it is that it's an RNG auto-scroller, so it takes a random amount of time. So you could lose 5, 10, 15 seconds here, just on bad luck. There is some skill as well. You need to try to kill all the enemies as soon as they appear. That helps with getting faster green shines, but it's still random. And I think Soic is just about finishing it up, yep. He's going to do the final boss fight now, and then, yep, finish up green shine and be still just behind Napster, who just finished up with Dry World. Okay, well, Napster is over an entire course ahead, as Soic is struggling with the boss. Okay, if you miss one of the hits, it's really hard to time. That looked kind of funny. It's kind of hard to time the ground pounds if you miss one of the hits. If you never miss, then there's a very simple pattern to follow for how to ground pound him 3 times and, you know, defeat the boss. But you can miss one of these. For example, by being greedy and trying to ground pound too early, then you will ground pound through him. You can say almost certainly never 55 normal. It's taken you 5 years to get to 119. And in a month of just developing the route, you got a 103 LDP. You think there's another issue? I don't think there's any issue. I think a 55 Hundo normal is perfectly achievable for you. And I'm being honest there. I really think that. Anyway, Napster is finished up Dry World and Hazy Maze Cave. He did a bunch of things there which I didn't talk about because I'm talking about other stuff. That's cool. You have a finite time to talk about the nearly infinite amount of things happening in the run. Well, it's not nearly infinite, it's still finite, but it's a bigger finity than the finity of time. Napster is going kind of fast. Soic is also going fast, it just pales in comparison to what Napster is doing. I believe he is on 23 pace. Although not by much, it's not a crazy 23 pace, but it's PBable. He's been having a pretty good run so far. As Soic is trying to get this wrong warp, where you try to pause on the same frame that you entered the room. There we go. For a couple of transitions in this game, he got a shine cancel, but then he unpaused without diving. That's unlucky. Not the worst shine cancel to miss, but hey, I finally spotted a shine cancel miss, instead of just missing it and then having to infer that it happened later, when I look at the other side. Anyway, speaking of shine cancels, Napster's coming up to the Bowser 2 Red shine cancel, which I talked about being the most important one, and the one that he missed in the warm-up run earlier today. Let's see. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. We might be seeing another 24-15 here. It does allow Soic to catch up a little bit, not too much. I think Soic is doing the no Bowser 2 Reds route. I think he's getting 4 shines in Hazy Maze Cave. Yeah, he's not getting Bowser 2 Reds. Fair enough. Makes sense in a race setting. And it definitely saves time over going for it and then missing it. But in Napster, already back to Bowser 2, already back there, and now fighting against the second Bowser. Now, after you hit him with 3 bombs, you want to make sure to jump off the cliff. Did he just do triple half rows? What the hell? What the hell, Napster? That's a BTT thing. How do you do that? Nah, he's nasty. He's disgusting with it. What the hell? How do you do that? Well, cool, I guess. And he got the cutscene skip and all that. No problem. Yeah, I guess it's a shame that he missed that Chunk cancel. Otherwise, he would have been popping off right now. Well, we'll have to see what the final time is. And then subtract about 40 seconds from that to obtain what the time would have been if he hadn't missed the Chunk cancel. Anyways, Soic is now entering... Wait, no, never mind. Soic is entering another secret, and then he will go into Bowser 2. It does appear that he's falling a bit further behind. He would need Napster to, I don't know, die in red shine to bring this back. Ah, Napster missing another shine cancel. Unfortunate. I guess you miss one, you miss all of them. But it's still fine, he's still far in the lead, he can afford this. Anything here? No, nothing here, okay. Anyway guys, today I worked on my scientific computing group assignment. That's cool, isn't it? We had to select our own scientific computing problem to convert into a discretized problem and then solve some matrices. We chose to work with a heat equation of a particular material rod through which electricity is conducted and therefore heat is conducted. And then had to model, using the heat equation, how the heat dissipates throughout the rod. And so we want to see what is the, what temperatures are achieved at every point in the rod. So what is the highest temperature at any point? Which helps with the analysis of whether the materials that the wire uses can sustain the given voltage, power, whatever. Anyway, just a bunch of matrix methods and a bunch of iterative methods to solve matrix inequalities. Worked on that. It's not too interesting, but, needs to be done. By the way, I have my exam season coming up in about a week from now. Looking forward to that. It'll be fine. I don't have too much to talk about because Napster is in red shine, and so we just have to wait while he's getting through it. Hopefully not dying. Typically, runners don't die in red shine, but sometimes they do. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes enemies align in just the right way to knock you into lava, and then knock you into lava again, and then suddenly you're dead. But it looks like he's fine. Ah. He did lose a bit of time to that, but he didn't die. Anyway, look at that. Soic is also in red shine. We are both in the same room. Both runners are in the same place. They basically tied. I think Soic is bringing this back. That's not a joke, actually. I really think that Soic made up some ground in the last couple minutes. Still has a lot more ground. Whoa! Yo, why did Soic just get height from nowhere? He did a single jump and went to the height of triple jump and even higher. Whatever. Either way, Napster was going to... Well, he already went to TikTok Lock, to the tippy part of the castle. And once he entered it, he immediately quit game, and then re-entered back into the save file, and then went in the castle grounds to a place where rocket and turbo floods are placed, and picked them up. What that does is that it's called flood preservation. It, because of game failing to reset what course you were in when you quit game, it makes you obtain floods in TikTok Lock, because the game still thought that he was in TikTok Lock, even though in reality he was in Castle Grounds. So once he stomped those flood boxes, he unlocked floods in TTC, and because of that he has floods there, and so he can get a bunch of shines quickly. He'll do the same thing here in Rainbow Ride, so enter, then immediately quit game, and then go to Castle Grounds, pick up floods, and also get a secret shine along the way. It's helpful in TikTok Lock and Rainbow Ride, just because all the floods are so far away from where you spawn typically, so it would take a long time to get to them, and yeah, this saves time. You got absolutely comboed in Red Charm when you were doing once last night. It happens. I would know about it happening. I may or may not have done that on my best pace into Red Shine, but you know, it's not a big deal. I'll get a better pace. Anyway, Napster is now in the Rainbow Ride, which is the last course which he's gonna visit before getting 32 shines and therefore going to the final Bowser fight. Nap might still be able to clutch a 24. Let's see, can he? Yeah, you're right, he can. He definitely can, absolutely. Switch audio? Soic has music on his end and Napster doesn't. So we prefer to have audio on Soic's end. True, Matya, true actually. He has one more chance. Just like one more game in that show called Squid Game. I haven't seen it, but there's a scene where they all shout one more game, I think. Have you all seen it? Well, okay, let's see what Napster can do. He would need a pretty damn good final Bowser stage to get a 24, but he's been playing pretty good so far. Well, you need to be playing pretty good to be on 24 pace. You know, Sapling, I'll be honest, I don't think people notice these things at all. If someone who just played the game once or twice is watching the run now, I don't think they would notice that ever. Unless you point it out specifically. But yeah, that is something that happens. For the red coin shine in TikTok Lock, Napster didn't actually get all the red coins. Only one red coin. And then he left the room and went back into the room. And the red coin shine was there. The reason is because the developer kind of messed up some indices for what spawns the red coin and what spawns the shine. So, whoopsie daisy. That doesn't apply for all red coin shines, only for TikTok Lock and Wedge Dry World. These are the only two. But Wedge Dry World is a bit too slow to do in no major skips, so you only see TTC. Correct, this is why you say they may have noticed? Fair, I guess. You are correct in that sense. But the probability is such that the word may, I would say, typically entails a probability of at least 20%. Right? There's a somewhat high probability of a thing having occurred. And that's why you would say may to an audience. And I think the probability of them having noticed their red coin shine was lower than that. Everyone type 1 if you noticed the TikTok lock getting only 1 red coin and you haven't seen it before. Matya doesn't count. I mean the people who have not seen the run or have only played the game once or twice. Anyway, Napster's having a pretty damn good Bowser free. This is still very much 24 pace, I believe. How's Soic doing actually? How good is this Bowser free? I think it's pretty standard. I think he's, well, currently going through heat rooms, which is everyone's favorite part of any percent. Well, I think it's a very cool part. Some people would disagree, but I agree with myself. It's really tight movement, really difficult movement, but that also means you can optimize it a lot and work on it a lot to get better and better over time. 24 is gone for Napster? No, it's not. It's very easily still 24 pace. Which is, again, if you remember that he missed Bowser 2 red shine cancel, and then right after that, a TTM top shine cancel as well, that's another 20 seconds. So a minute from these 2 shine cancels, and a final time of 24:34. GG to Napster! No blue screens today, yay! He was able to finish a run. Okay. I think that was a pretty good run from him. I wonder if he will agree. I mean, I think it was very similar, execution-wise, to the run that he did earlier today. Yeah, true Napster. Oh, it was from yesterday, okay. The entire time I was saying that 24:15 was from today, but I lied. This is why you should never trust me, or anyone. Trust no one, not even yourself. Anyway, now let's see how Soic does. I think he's still gonna finish out this run. What is his pace? His pace is 27, yeah. He can get a 27 minute time here, most likely. So, a couple minutes behind. I guess Napster was the favorite to win this. It was definitely possible for Soic to still pull it off, to pull off the upset. But with Napster getting a 24, pretty unlikely. He's been getting pretty consistent recently. It used to be quite a big problem for Napster of making pretty big mistakes in no resets or in race settings. But he's been getting a lot of 24s. Which, you know, his PP is a 24. Should I invite Napster to the post interview? I must send him an invite. There we go. And once Soic finishes his run, I will send one to him as well. Actually, I think he already finished it. Yeah, he already did. You just don't see it on the stream yet. But in real time, his run's already done. If you, at the moment, quantum teleported to his location, you would see his run's already finished. You know. But maybe time is relative. So I'll send an invite to him as well. And they can join if they want. And that's a 27-25. GG. It's also not too far off his PB. His PB is a 25-50 something? 25-53 maybe? Hello, Napster.
Test. Okay, cool. Mic's working.
Yep.
Hello.
Congratulations on winning with a pretty good time, I would say.
Yeah, it was a decent run of substitution and cancels.
Yeah.
I'm still getting a little bit used to my new inputs, so I was making some really weird errors as well. They're pretty minor, but like, yeah, my new key, like my new layout, like I because my left key broke, so I'm using IJKL now, and it's a little bit
Oh.
funky.
I see. I see. Oh yeah, I imagine that would be.
I also
hello,
switched
Zoe.
hand. Hello, GG Zoic.
Thanks.
G, good one. Pretty good match. Put up a good fight. I would say. Okay. All good now? Oh, never mind.
I think that might have been Echo on Soaksend, I'm not sure.
Anyway, I have to say, Napster.
It was recording again, so I turned on push to talk.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. All right. Well, so do you have any important things, first things you want to say about your run?
It was below average, which is to be expected, to be fair, because I haven't played in a while. There, my no reset was better. My no reset was better than my actual run.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah, I
wait,
would
I
say
think I was slightly slower, actually. It was slightly slower. Oh, I thought it was better. It felt better. I think my my no reset was more unbalanced, so that's why it felt better.
Yeah, because weren't you like 2606, like BPT into Rainbow Ride or something?
I don't remember.
That's what I got. That's the report that I got in my chat when I was warming up.
Yeah, I ate too hard in Rainbow Ride.
Speaking of Rainbow Ride, I got so scared in this run because I firsted Cruiser.
Ooh, understandable.
Yeah,
didn't.
I was like,
Oh, wait, you did.
I did first these. I got like third or fourth for triangles, which is weird because I usually first do that one, and then I first do Cruiser, which I usually get a second pause. So it was a little bit weird.
Yeah. Napster, I want to discuss this. You are nasty for doing triple half throw in Bowser 2. God damn.
Why? It's not that bad.
Well, it's pretty. It's hard for me. How do you get enough distance and enough speed to get the throws like that?
Bowser, I can't explain Bowser throws because, like, I think we both know that Bowser throws are really weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I did a lot of grinding it for BTT, so it's kind of comfortable for me. I'd say like the thing is that I think that usually when I don't get enough distance, it's because I'm throwing a little bit too early, or I'm like stopping my spam too early. Because even like when you're like, I feel okay, this might be complete pussy though, but it feels like when I continue spinning a little bit after I hit C, it gives me more distance. I could be completely wrong, but it feels like I get a little bit more distance, and that's why it feels pretty consistent. Wouldn't say I'm 100% consistent with it though. I'm probably, I don't know, 75-80% consistent with all singles. I don't know if you call that a half throw, but like single throws.
All right. Yeah, the last time I tried triple half throws in Bowser 2 was when I was doing it for BTT back in like 2020. And back then it was pretty difficult for me. So I just still have the impression that it's pretty difficult. Maybe if I tried it today, it's fine, but
I'm sure you'd be better at it.
Apparently.
Hey, Verichik, do you want to go for B2 throw resets? That'd be cool. I have no idea how I would do this second hit though. Second hit seems impossible.
You can only do one throw reset, right? I think.
No, you can reset the entire thing.
Oh yeah, the task can, sure, but
Well, I mean, I did the inputs before tasks, so
I can give
I
it a
just never
shot
could do it.
someday. You can redeem it as a custom level in my chat.
I mean, I think I am, like, even though I don't watch your stream that much anymore, I think I am almost at 8K again, so I can do that.
Yeah, so you could trick me
Seems
into doing that.
Like
that
3 to
way.
5 seconds or something. Good luck getting the limp throw, though. That's the worst part for humans.
Saves that much?
Well, yeah, because you can do it on every throw, right? And the bombs are farther, so like the normal throws are longer in B2.
Yeah. That's fair, that's fair.
But it requires some absurd mashing, which I can't do, so. Yeah, I heard you talking about how I got quite a bit more consistent, and yeah, I mean, I think that's mostly just dropping a couple strats that were holding me back. I dropped some stuff, allowed myself to go a little bit slower, but also like I'm just better at the game, so I can make big mistakes and still basically PB. Because I don't push my PB. It's basically my assessment of getting more consistent.
Yeah. I mean, even if you say that you drop strats, you still look like you go for a lot of hard and fast stuff, and just in general have very fast movement. So I don't think that changed, even with dropping some strats. What did you drop even?
So the major things I dropped are I go a little bit safe and Toxic Maze, because I stopped doing BTT strats since I was not good at it anymore after taking a year break from it. So I go slow there. I don't do the triple jump in Secret. It's not even faster if you get a good movement, but I missed the movement this time because I got a single jump at the end. Let's see, what else do I drop? I go a lot safer in SSL now. I do something that's a lot more consistent. And for the box beginning, that double jump is consistent for me.
Okay.
What else do I do that's slower? I don't go for the... There's a strat I've been messing around with in B2, like Room 2. Like you buffer full jump the first jump, and you can instant snap to the ground for the double jump. But I don't think I did that this time. Yeah, I think I dropped that. And I dropped like the HMC Room 1, like dive rollout, like rocket rollout. I do like the thing that you do instead. It's like it's not bad. And then, see, I stopped going for Ogmog just because I kind of forgot how to do Ogmog super fast. So even though I was hitting it, I was still hitting it around the same speed as normal. So I dropped that. Yeah, I think that those are most of the strats I dropped.
All right. Yeah, so for the most part, you switched the strats, which I'm doing as well.
Yeah, I thought that they were quite a bit more consistent for me, and I mean, it wasn't really worth the high inconsistency rate I was getting.
Yeah. I mean, I've always had that position, especially with HMC Toxic Maze triple jump, due to how little that saves.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks cool. That's why I wanted to do it.
That's true. It looked very cool, and it looked like it would save a lot, but then you try to time it, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it's because you're not turboing.
Yeah. Ah, well.
I also go for a spin at the end of HMC task clears instead of a dive because I'm lame.
Yeah, well, I do that as well.
Because I kept going through the shot because dive hitbox shenanigans.
You die? Yeah. If you use the dive, that's no, diving is scary.
Yeah, hopefully I can play this well during our match because that'd be at least make it a little bit entertaining.
Yeah, I am not sure. Well, hopefully I can organize the match sometime soon, but I have my exams coming up soon, and I kind of need to prepare for those.
Yeah, it's like that busy part of the school year for me as well, so I'm not sure how available I'll be.
It'll happen someday.
You know, the longer I take to do this, the more you have to play NMS on stream. That's the whole.
I've said before, I don't have to play NMS while the tournament is happening.
Who else can get the 21 though? Remember when Potato said like the bounty was for like top 3 places, or it ended if someone got 21? I was like, 21's not happening. Not for now, at least.
LDP route.
LDP route, it might happen.
It should happen because endgame saves quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Soic?
No, I just made an LDP joke.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, okay, I think we are exactly 1 hour into our time slot. No,
Yep.
1 hour and 1 minute. Never mind. So we are over time at the moment.
It was a cool race. Very nice to see that Nabster got a good run to compensate for last time.
That's actually part of the reason I practiced more, because I felt like, man, if I lose this one, like, I feel like Soic, you'd feel like you gypped me. I didn't want you to feel that. I was like, I actually am going to practice this time.
Okay.
I was doing my best, but like I didn't really want to win because I think it would be really lame if I won.
I think it would be awesome if you won against the 24.
That would have
Yeah,
been cool.
yes, that would be cool. But I mean, like if he got a bad run and I just got an average one and I won.
Yeah, that was fair. Well, what? I guess we got the good ending then.
Yeah.
Yep, and I'm still trapped playing SM63.
Remember.
Okay, we should probably end up because we're over time.
Okay, bye.
Watching, guys.
63 is fun, so I don't see a problem with that.
It's relatively fun.
SM63 is a fun game.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Oh,
It's
also
a
shout out to the fact
frustrating
that
game
I'm
that's
passing
well seen in the community.
Yeah, my community's
You know, it's pretty
great.
funny that another speedrunning community that I'm in the past couple months kind of made the switch to all hating the game. I don't know how that happened.
Each one.
The mind virus
Char.
is taking over.
I
Which
don't know.
one?
In Char, there is seemingly a problem of everyone getting burnt out. There's one guy who got really good and got all the records, and then I guess everybody else lost motivation because why would you play if this one guy is too good? It seems like that's what happens.
That could be why it also happens in SM63. It's almost always been like that since I've been here.
Yeah, but that doesn't exactly check out because some people beat my records, and then after that, everyone got burnt out.
That's true. I don't know, I think it's probably just because, and this is my opinion, I think the reason people hate SM63 a lot is very slight differences in inputs cause very drastic results. Like, drastically different results. Like, very commonly, and I think that leads to people being frustrated because if you don't, like, think about it, like, too hard, it's like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know if you feel the same way, but that's how I see the game.
That's not how I would describe it. I think
Maybe I'm
rather
taking
I would
too much
describe it
futures.
as people not liking it because RNG.
That too. That's the other main issue. Is every room has RNG except like a couple.
Yeah. Well, either way, I think we should wrap it up, probably.
Yep.
Yeah, at least I want to wrap it up because I still gotta go eat something.
Oh, you haven't eaten? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.
All right.
Mario comes first.
Mario did indeed come first. That's why I was here to commentate. But now, if you will excuse me, I will say thanks to the runners for a good match. Thanks to everybody watching for watching. And see you in maybe 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, whenever the grand final happens.
Time for me to get creamed.
We'll see about that. Okay, see you everybody.